Alright guys, so today's video is going to be on this Nelson-Rigg sport bag on my GSX-8R. And I'm really happy with what I get from that sport bag on this bike because I get storage. And let's just take a realistic peek. I didn't know where to go, I'm kind of in the rural, but let's open this up. And as you see, we have another area that will expand. So this will shut tighter if I don't have as much stuff in there, but I do. And let's just see what Anthony has as a drone pilot. Voila. So let's see. We have first a matching blue ballpoint pen, a tire gauge, earplugs that are in there. We have sunglasses. Get my little sunglasses on. We have not only one drone, see that? A Mavic 3 Pro. I got an Osmo Pocket 3, if you can see that. I have a Mavic 3 Pro battery. I got my wallet in there, controller, and I have another drone, which is but anyway, I have one more drone, which is my little DJI Neo. So I have two drones, a spare battery for a Pro drone, a Pocket 3. I could probably put a water in there. I got my safety vest, my wallet, and that's pretty darn cool. And let me go ahead and switch cameras, and I'm going to talk about this a bit more. Okay, because you can see it's a really well-constructed bag. This thing bolts on to the rear seat, which does a really nice job, super simple to do. They were very helpful and supportive, the people at Nelson-Rigg, when I was having a question regarding the straps. I wish they would make a little shorter strap for this rear seat, just because it would make things a bit more simplistic, but they don't. So we had to compromise and improvise, but not a big deal. Okay, this is not the best lighting. But let's go ahead and see what's in the bag. So we have, as you see, a Mavic 3 Pro, a controller, my Pocket 3 was in here, which I'm using now, a spare Mavic 3 battery, my wallet, a safety vest for flying my drones. I normally have a drink of some kind, and yeah, and I have a spare drone. So if I didn't have this spare Neo with me right now, I could go ahead and not need to expand this upper part. So let's see. So right now, let me show you. Boop. So we can shut it and zip it up. And then it has this section right down here. And we can go ahead and zip this thing. And as you see, it will collapse and be a bit more streamlined bag. There you go. So really great, nice looking bag, and just does a great job at carrying what I need to carry while I'm out and about. So I can go and fly my drone, I can go do a job if I have to, and it's pretty darn amazing. So I would highly recommend this. They have 3 different models. This is the sport model, which is around $109, I believe. Then they have a touring one, which is the larger size. So the Commuter Light, which is $90, Commuter Sport, which is $107, and that's what this guy is right here, the Commuter Sport, and the Commuter Touring. I don't know if I'd want the Commuter Touring on this bike or on this seat, but you can rock it and try and see for yourself. But the bike looks great, as you can see, with the bag on it. I have zero issue riding with the bag. It kind of gives you a little back support, a teeny bit, and doesn't really change the sportiness or the aggressiveness of the bike. It still looks really sharp. And what you can get in this bag is pretty darn impressive. As I said, I'm taking 2 drones with me right now, wallet. You know, you could put a pocket knife, pen, tire gauge, earplugs, whatever you need, a drink of some sort, and call it a day. And if you need that extra expansion, all you have to do is unstrap this guy. Boom. Boom. And then it expands and lifts up like another 2 inches or so, or 3 inches maybe. So there's not a ton to talk about other than the fact that this bag is really killer. I mean, I actually have put half a cherry pie in this thing. When I went to the grocery store, I had a drone in here. I had my wallet, I had everything else minus the second drone. So you can actually go and get some stuff at the farmer's market, whatever it may be, and at least have some space on a pretty cool sporty-ish type motorcycle. So Nelson-Rigg for the win. Again, they were really kind and helpful with walking me through. They were sending me little videos on what to do with the straps to shorten them the correct way. And they probably spent an hour with me, and they actually did a little custom video for me. So anyone who gives me that kind of customer support is a huge, huge, awesome win in my book. So again, this is a sport. I will put a link to this bag, which is my affiliate link. It will help the channel a teeny bit and support me a bit. And hopefully you can like, comment, let me know what you're rocking. But a nice bag, and it does the job and gets quite a bit in a small little space, and it still does not look bad at all. So that's it, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment, let me know what you guys are rocking on your bike or your GSX 8R, and that's it. So aloha, bye.